Alright, so we're not gonna talk about how I did this one braid and nothing got recorded, but I'll start over. Anyways, the thing is with our hair, when you leave it out all the time, like me, I either have it in a puff, or lately I've been having it out and doing like a little afro type thing, and I've been loving it. And when you leave your hair out, it gets all knotted and dry and everything. So protective styles are the best option, because if you leave it out all the time, not only is your hair boring, but it's just gonna be a dry mess, and it's gonna be hard for you to deal with it once you're ready to do something to it. So it's good to have protective styles, whether you braid it, do twists, have it twist out, do bantu knots, who knows what, do something with it, do something. But protective styles are the best way to retain your length in every strand that you have. So a lot of things that I notice is what's painful with my hair is when I'm parting it or when I'm combing it. So the problem is people want to braid or comb their hair or do whatever to it while it's dry. You do not brush, you do not comb, you do not do anything to your hair while it is dry. That is rule number one, because you will have a hot mess. So basically, I have these 3 leave-in conditioners that I use. And my favorite, my baby, is the Mega Growth Daily Leave-In Conditioner, break free, and I just absolutely love it. This is my go-to conditioner, but depending on what store I run to or what I feel like doing, I might end up getting the Shea Butter by African Pride Miracle Moisture Intense Leave-In Conditioner. I love this too. And then Shea Moisture is my favorite brand of any type of hair products, and I know it's called the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen, Grow, and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. This is the only leave-in conditioner I plan on buying because of the Jamaican castor oil, and I love Jamaican castor oil. Anyways, but you can get any leave-in conditioner that you feel that you like, maybe the smell, how your hair responds to it, anything. And or you could be doing your hair or your child's hair and you're tired of the pain it takes to get it done. What I'm about to do, you can do it also when you're going to go get your hair done. It saves your stylist the issue of trying to go crazy trying to get your hair done, you know, like it's, you know, detangling it and all that stuff. It takes away the pain, and it takes away from the time that you're gonna have to spend in the salon. Pretty much all I do, and I take a section, it's just water in the spray bottle that you get from $1 from the dollar store. I spray down my hair the best that I can. You don't want your hair to be soaking wet, and you just don't want it to be soaked. You just want it to be just enough to get the conditioner on it, because you don't want to put leave-in conditioner on dry hair. That's just a no-no. The only time I put conditioner on dry hair, and I'm not even supposed to do that, whenever you're putting your hair in a ponytail, you want to go ahead and, you know, maybe just spray around the perimeter. Just go around in a circle and spray. And so put your leave-in conditioner. Go ahead and brush it. Because like I said, you don't want to brush, comb, or do anything to your hair while it's dry. But that's the only rule that I break. I do brush my hair while it's dry. I'll practice what I preach. But just when it's time to brush it. Because you be in a rush, you don't be trying to do all that. But that's the best thing to do. Trust me. You'll keep every strand if you stick to that rule, for sure. I add a little bit more, like you just saw, to the ends, because your ends are what you gotta deal with the most. They've been there longer, and you have to be nicer to it. You love your hair, it'll love you back. Another rule, great rule. If anything, that's the #1 rule. But another issue that I see is like I said, when you're parting it or when you're separating it, it's like painful to go ahead and, you know, go ahead and take it apart. But it doesn't have to be like that. What I noticed, the back towards the middle to the back of my hair is harder to separate. It's much drier than the front, and it's more kinkier than the front. what I do is, especially in the back because it's much curlier too, you want to go ahead and take that section that you're getting ready to separate, and you want to go ahead and pull at the ends. You want to wait till it's wet to do that too. You won't lose any strands. Do like that, and it'll be easier to take it apart. Now sometimes when you even do that, it's not even enough. So you want to go ahead and take that area that you're trying to get split, pull onto it, because what it does is it stretches your hair. It stretches your hair and it makes it easier to pull apart because it stretches the curl, and whatever coil it's in or whatever knot it's in will come out. If it's in a knot, a legit knot, then that's different. You're gonna have issues. You're gonna have to comb that out with some leave-in conditioner. But if it's just a little bit tangled, you should be able to get it out by just doing this motion and splitting it. And that's pretty much how that works for me. But that's how I separate my hair. It's no, ever since I've done that technique, it's always been a breeze when I'm parting my hair. So now, before I get to braiding it, I want to go ahead and put some oil in it. Now, I take whatever oils you like to use, you go ahead and do that. You use it, you do it, whatever. But my go-to oil is tea tree oil. I don't know what I'd do without it. I absolutely love it. To me, it's the best thing God has put on this earth, is tea tree oil. The best oil, at least. Jamaican castor oil is also good, but tea tree oil is my baby. And more than anything, that's what I have right now in my hair. It's a mixture of actually Jamaican castor oil and tea tree oil, and it's pretty awesome, and I absolutely love it. So yeah. And the thing about it is you want to put enough so that it covers, and you can even just kind of like rub it in a little bit so it gets all over the scalp, because that's where you really want it to go. But what I also like to do is add it to my ends, or just the whole hair, because it's like it seals in whatever moisture you're putting in from the leave-in conditioner. See how easy it is to part and deal with at this point? It's a breeze. That wasn't painful, not a bit. It is the best thing ever. Now, it's still damp and I want to add more leave-in, so I'll go ahead and add more leave-in. And then now the next step is to comb it out. Now, people want to comb from here out, but that is a no. You do not do that. You trying to keep every single strand on your head, you better take your time and do it right. The front, like I said, is not as kinky as the back of my hair, so I make higher jumps. So I'll go from combing out the end to here, to here, to here. So it just takes 3 steps. in the front of my hair, but the back, it is a doozy. I'm there like, and it's not even that fast. It takes a while because the middle of my hair is so much more kinkier than the back of my hair. And like I said, after the leave-in conditioner, I'm going to take some oil in my hand. Not too much. Just a little drop. A few drops. And add it to my ends. And to the rest of my hair too. To seal in that moisture, but mostly the ends. And then now that's the last step. And you braid it. And while you're braiding it, you'll notice it's not dry. It's not tough. It's very easy to go ahead and braid. It'll be the best thing ever. It is not painful at all. If you take your time, there'll be no breaking, but of course while you're braiding hair, your hair is gonna break a little bit. Or at least snag. Feel like it's breaking, but it's not. Because you took those few steps and it's not painful at all. Usually I'm like, oh, you know, but not when I do these steps. And whenever I'm braiding my hair, that's what I do. I never, ever, 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 you will never find me braiding my hair while it's dry. That is an absolutely big no-no. And like I said, I'm doing crochet. These might be big braids to you, but I'm not about to sit here for 200 hours doing my own hair. No. I'll take the time in someone else's hair, but not my own. Not no small braids. Depending on how flat it needs to be or what I'm doing, I would do small braids, but nah. And then when you're done, depending on the style, especially if you're not doing crochet braids and it's like braids that you want to have in for a while, you need to make sure you tie that thing down every night. Especially for the first, especially right after you do it, because it'll be beautiful by morning or wherever you're going. You always want to keep your braids tied down. You don't want to ever be in the house with it just exposed, because that's how it doesn't last long at all. True words right there. And I promise you, I feel like this side of my hair is longer than this side. But it's okay. We're gonna take care of that.